welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
On the Jacksonville sideline, there is their head coach. His team at 500, 2-2 through the first 4 games of the season. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
You watch the film from last week's game and you come away saying, okay, he's probably one of their best players on the field, but you would never know it after meeting with him. He said, I don't even want to talk about my touchdowns. He said, there's just too many plays out there that I'm missing, and then, of course, the costly interception. So they didn't win. He's taking a lot of that responsibility onto himself, and frankly, that's the role of an NFL quarterback, whether you like it or not. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready. From the gun, it's Sanders.
The pass on third down. It's returned by Broncos. A loss of 5 yards brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. Take it in, back at his own 12. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. It might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, They got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
After a gain of 5 on first down, it is 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Taken in, it's R.J. Harvey. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
They get 18 on that one. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can just...
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Jaguars think they have it, and they do. Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific pass and catch, but got to finish the play, and on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way it's designed, and you come up with a huge explosive play in the pass game, only to then lose it because of poor ball security. And that's exactly what we saw here. Give credit to the defense forcing that ball out, but it's a shame that it came at the end of what was a big offensive play.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 31 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 2.
Broncos 48-yard line.
From the toss here to Etienne. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Here's Dobbins. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and a yard. Now it's Dobbins, and that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. From the 33, here's 2nd and a yard. A run with Dobbins. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. On the ground, here's Dobbins. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his receiver, it's Cortland Sutton. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
22 yards.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open. These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's good.
It just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do both of his damage.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Jordan Davis in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And he will get into the end zone. Harvey, touchdown Denver. It's his second touchdown of the year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Sanders now off the bootleg. That's swung out to ETN.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. On the handoff, it's ETN. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Gray Greenlaw in on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on 4th down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on 3rd down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
To return, it's Mims. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. There go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So. A big one there to start the drive. 33 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Denver 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go. 19.
The play fake. He'll look to throw. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looks like he might have gotten there early. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Now back at the 4 for second and goal.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. He'll look to throw. And this will pay off. It is caught. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Ryland's kick here is good. Broncos move out on top, 14-0.
Jaguars nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now, it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL.
And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's taken down just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Broncos.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one caught Devon Taylor. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. There's a handoff out of the gun, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Now this looks like a design run, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. That one, take it in. Dontavian Wicks. Put down Denver. Extra point now by Riley. It's up and good. And the Broncos will take a 21-7 lead.
Jaguars 7. Chad Ryland to kick off.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The third quarter begins with a run. Not much happening there. Just a short game. From the 23, here's second and 8.
Here we go.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That is incomplete. They tried to take a shot there, use a little trickery, but the defense was all over it, and it brings up third down. He'll drop to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative. No time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
Travis Etienne of the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 5. Here's Sanders to throw. Here's a short pass. That's Higgins, the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Jacksonville. Sanders will throw it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 4. Higgins sent in motion. To throw again is Sanders. He takes off.
I love this Nice call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And he'll get about 5. Second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Once again, it's ETN. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone.
And he'll take this one in. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 4th TD grab of the season. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and got a fresh set of downs. Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
The red zone now. He'll drop the throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Harvey. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability.
He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Broncos. Now Ryland for the extra point. He knocks it through. Broncos have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Jaguars 14.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Jags offense and Shedeur Sanders getting set for their next possession. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. Now Shador on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here comes 2nd and 4. They'll put a receiver in motion right. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Pass caught by Hunter. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. 3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's Shador. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell you? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. And they're getting closer to a 2nd win on the season. All they got to do is hold on here, and a good drive right now would help. They'll start 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 2. On the toss, they'll run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Broncos.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the give, it's Harvey. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's a toss as they look to run. And he will score! J.K. Dobbins. Down Denver. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with first down.
60 by 60.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Jaguar first down.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. This one complete to Higgins. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
First and goal, Jacksonville.
Sanders going to throw again. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Sanders. A loss of 7 yards.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes third and goal. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Broncos will take over here at their own 12.
Sanders pass. Intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8. Setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 20-yard line.
That's caught left side by Ingram. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 19.
They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Denver first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Handoff as they try to run it here. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
No gain.
Second and 10.
Second and 10. At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up third and 8.
Hill looks to throw.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Throwing now, Sanders on first down. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. To throw is Sanders. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down, Jacksonville.
And in motion is Brown. Throwing again is Sanders. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up the second down.
Roll! Come on. Hit!
Again, it's Sanders. To the outside. Catch made by Brown. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down. And in motion is Brown.
70, Hawk 7.
Sanders on third down. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Get it. Ready, ready.
Motion the slot man right.
19, Tiger.
To throw again is Sanders. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Alert.
Set to go now on first and 10. Now, Shador, he'll let this go. Towards the end zone. To the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Ready, ready. 55.
Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Broncos